So recently, I really haven't been making a lot of videos about Reddit posts because honestly, these subreddits, the Poke Investing and the Pokemon TCG one, they've been pretty dry, so I haven't found anything good to talk about. But I found this one that I wanted to bring up this topic of what do you call your mass amounts of sealed product? Do you call it a collection or do you call it just your investments? What do you call it? Because I feel like, if I were to go out there and tell you guys, you know what, here's my sealed collection, and then you see all these brown boxes, and I have like 20 or 30 or 50 of these boxes, is that really a collection? Or should I not even call it that? Because I feel like, this person who's, saying or asking to give, I guess people to give their thoughts about his sealed collection, is it really a collection? Or is it like his investments, or is it both? Can it be both? In my opinion, the way I see it is this: a sealed collection is more so of having maybe one or two of a particular item, and when you're talking more about investments, it's having multiples of items. And if you go and see what this guy actually has, he for some of the stuff only has one of each, but for some other things he has like five of or more. So I think for this person, it seems like it's a combination. But what do you guys think? Do you call your stuff a collection or are you just calling your investments? Honestly, for me, I don't really care about the terminology, but I do know if I were to call it a collection, people would probably call me out on it because, am I really collecting here or am I just really investing it for the money, right? So just comment down below your thoughts about using that terminology. For me, I don't really care, but I just call my stuff my investments. I know it's a little bit cringe, but it is what it is. I don't know what else I'd call it because it's not really a collection. It's just my hoard stockpile. I don't know. But I did want to just also go through and see what this person actually has, kind of rate their sealed collection, give my thoughts, and read some of the comments. So let's just read this post. So it's titled "Thoughts on My Sealed Collection." I get what I can when I find it in stores or when I can afford it. This will be a long-term hold. Was wondering if anyone could give me any insight as to if any of this has potential to be very valuable as it ages. The tins in the top left corner are all Paldean Fates, so it's these ones. Charizard boxes I picked up from Sam's when I see them right here, which honestly, I have seen these on the Sam's Club app or the website. I do have a Sam's Club near me, so honestly, I haven't gone there to see if they're even available. I don't really care to buy these too much for investment wise because they're just kind of whatever, but maybe I'll check. I don't know. I know the Dragonite Kanto Power Box is currently my most valuable single product that I have. I believe that's down here, I think. Also, I have 10 Journey Together, 10 Paldea Evolved Booster Packs, and the crate on the right, which is right here. The tins in the crate have been opened. So let's just take a look at what this person has. Now, one thing I will say to this person, giving thoughts about the sealed collection, if it's a collection, there's no need to really, I guess, rate it, because if it's your collection, it's what you like, right? I'm not going to judge what you like. Like, I don't care, right? If you like the stuff, you like how the product looks on your shelf, cool, right? But if you're talking about investing, which it seems like he's talking about investing here, so I guess using the terminology collection might not be the most appropriate, but let's just take a look investment wise what I would say. So like this person said, basically he just buys it mainly in person whenever he can find it. As you can see here, you can see some stickers that look sort of familiar. GameStop right here. He said these were from Sam's Club. These, I think this might be Walmart possibly. And honestly, these ones I don't really know where he got them from. I'm not really sure. But let's just take an overlook of what he has. So mini tins. Now it's Paldean Fates. Paldean Fates, any sort of specialty set product is going to do decent over the long run, but there are products that don't do as well. I feel like mini tins, out of all the different products out there, are not the best product. Like, obviously, you're going to get whatever the price per pack is for, what the set is at least, right? So if Paldean Fates packs, I don't know how much they're going for, maybe $10 or something. It's going to at least be worth that, I think, times two, because there's two packs in here. So you're going to at least have that value. But the sealed nature, sometimes for the mini tins, which we've seen with Prismatic, depending on the Pokemon in front of it, they can be more valuable. I don't know what Pokemon's in front of these tins, but if it's a very popular Pokemon, there could be a decent like sealed premium to it because of the tin. But if there is really no like popular Pokemon in front of the mini tin, honestly, it's not worth that much more probably than just loose pack value. I really wouldn't open them though and try to like break them down because the mini tins aren't that big. But I don't think these are like the best product ever. Like, it's kind of, in my opinion, like comparing it to, I don't know, maybe like the poster collection boxes that we see with 151 and Prismatic. Like they don't have that much of a sealed, I guess premium nature to them. These might be a little bit better. Like I said, if the Pokemon's good in front of it, but other than that, it's all right. I don't have a single mini tin in my investments. If that gives you, I guess, any sort of indication how I feel about him. The build and battles. So this is Lost Origin. Build and battles are like the last resort product, honestly, that you would probably want to buy for a set. As we see on the Pokemon Center, all the products that got sold out for a set. What are the first ones to go? The PCETB and the booster box, right? The last ones to go are usually the build and battle products, the build and battle stadiums, and just the individual boxes. So they're not the best product, but they do hold somewhat of a sealed nature because it is like the set, name on the box. Like this is Lost Origin. We've seen Evolving Skies. Those have somewhat of a sealed nature a little bit. So these ones are all right, but it's mainly the kind of the same thing. They're just gonna probably be worth what the packs are, plus maybe a little bit more. But they're just okay. They're definitely not the go-to thing, but if you can find Sword and Shield, especially I don't know when he bought these, but if you're able to find them at MSRP now, obviously it'd be good. But other than that, it's just a whatever product. Next here we got some Shining Fates. Shining Fates for an investment, I don't think is that great. Just my opinion. I'm going to speed it up here because I'm taking a little bit too long. Fusion Strike ETB, pretty good. I think they're, what are they now, $100 or something, a little bit more than that. So this is good. This is the Zamazenta. Honestly, I'm surprised. I don't know what packs in here. Probably like Sword and Shield base, Vivid. I don't really know. I didn't check. But these are still, I think, pretty cheap. So this could honestly be a pretty decent investment. Pretty cool ETB. I'm pretty sure it's an ETB. But it hasn't done, I don't think, that much recently. Crown Zenith, obviously really good. Lost Origin, I don't know how much these are. Maybe like $70-$80. I think this is obviously pretty good out of print. Prismatic, obviously good. These tins, so I'm pretty sure these were the tins I saw at the Walmart one time where I caught a restock. I forget exactly what packs these have, but tins in the long run, they sometimes have a premium depending on the Pokemon. A lot of these collection boxes or tins, that's kind of what they're dependent on. But they'll do okay. Just it's mainly the packs inside. But that's basically it. This League Battle thing, honestly, this is 100% a collection piece. Long term, I don't know if there's packs in here. I really doubt. I don't really know much about these League Battle deck things. But if there's no packs, I don't know if there's any promo or something in there worth anything. But these types of pre-constructed decks, they usually don't do that well. You can buy a lot of the XY ones and Sun and Moon ones for still like between $10 and $20 if that's any indication. So these things usually don't do well, but like I said, I don't know if there's a pack in here or not. The Sam's Club ones, honestly, I find this product, even though it got hated on for being so expensive, because MSRP I believe is like $80. If you can get them from Sam's Club for like $50, I believe that's how much they're selling for. I don't know how much it is in like the warehouse, but right now I think market price, what are these, in the 60s or are they in the 70s? I'm not sure. I feel like this will actually be a product that is going to perform decent because of the figure. It does have decent packs too, but it is a bigger box, so if you're going to ship it, your margins are going to be kind of cut there. But if you can buy this, especially at one point these were in like the 40s, I mean, considering MSRP is like $80, like buying at that price is pretty good. Like I said, it's Charizard, huge figure. It's gonna be, I think, a decent product to have, even though so many people hate it because of the price. I think it's actually pretty good. So if you can find these at your Sam's Club, picking up a few or maybe just buying them online or whatever, might not be a bad idea. Now, some of these other boxes down here, I can't really read what this is. The command, is this the command power? Combined powers. Okay, this is the one in the Pokemon Center. So it's the one with the Lugia and some other stuff. It's all right. I don't know how much you bought them for. If you bought them for MSRP, it's kind of whatever. You're still buying just under $6 a pack. Not the greatest buy ever if you bought an MSRP, but if you was able to get it under that, then I'd say it's decent. Basically, a lot of these collection boxes, these newer ones, it's going to take a little bit of time. I mean, some of them have still gone up. Not exactly sure what this one is, to be honest. Is this the new Hops one? The Hops Zacian one? I think it might be. I think this is a pretty good collection box. I forget exactly the packs in here, but I know they're good packs. The Charizard EX Super Premium, whatever, I think it's decent. It's kind of the same thing as Charizard. It's going to do well in the long term. This one, not even sure what that is. These V boxes, they're just going to be the pack price. They're not going to really have a sealed premium. These boxes I used to have, obviously I don't have them anymore. These are good. They have good packs. I'm pretty sure it has Evolving. So this is a good box. It will probably have a sealed premium with the promo. The Greninja, I believe this is the Greninja box from GameStop. I think this is a pretty good box. I think this was sort of an underrated box because, I didn't like. I think the promos were kind of or kind of under. I guess they weren't that great. But the box is really cool, and I think these have gone up a pretty good amount recently. Kanto Power Box. I don't know how much they're going for. It's just evolutions. Crown Zenith stuff, Seeing Sky boxes might have some sort of sealed premium, but honestly, the promo and everything is not that great. So let's just move on to the comments. I think I've spent so much time reading all these products and just giving my opinions about it. I think overall, for this sealed collection, investment wise, I feel like he should maybe try to dabble into some booster boxes. But he does say that basically he just buys whatever he can find in stores. But if he's open to buying online, I would probably try to buy some booster boxes. I mean, you could also go to your LGS to buy a booster box, but some LGSs out there at this point in time might be overcharging. So I would probably buy some booster boxes, just in my opinion. So let's see what other people have to say. The idiots telling you to dump the Zard SPC are the same ones that'll be shocked when it 4Xs in 3 years. So yeah, I'm kind of on board if he was able to buy these around $50. I think these will do decent. Now I don't know if they're gonna 4X in 3 years, but I think long term they'll do fine. It's a really nice collection, but if that's not climate controlled, I would move it. It looks like he's in the basement or possibly the attic. So yeah, that could be something. This is waiting for disaster. Get some gigantic totes. They're very inexpensive, and then you don't have to worry about wood underneath everything either. Yeah, there's a little bit, maybe some issues if something collapses. Slow up on the tins and collection boxes to get more booster boxes. So that's pretty much what I'm saying. Everyone's just saying booster boxes. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I mean, as a collection, it's fine. It's whatever you want. But definitely for this person, if you're really trying to invest, booster boxes are the way. Collection boxes are fine, but if you look at the start of my channel and where I am now, collection boxes, when you start doing this at I guess more of a higher volume, collection boxes, I mean, unless they're super good, for the most part, booster boxes are just better to hold long term than just buying a collection box. But if you're trying to just collect or whatever, and you find some good deals, what he's doing is perfectly fine. But just booster boxes are just the way to go. But yeah, those are my opinions about this, collection or investments. I think it's all right. Definitely could use some booster boxes, but he has some good stuff in here, but a lot of just collection boxes. And that's sort of, I think, how everybody starts off, doing is buying collection boxes, because that's what I did. And then you start to move on to booster boxes. So maybe that's what this guy's going to do, but who knows? Those are just my thoughts about this. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.